Welcome to another episode of Survival Games with Witches. Let's hop right into this episode. For the record, the only reason I started the video out in the main lobby is because I wanted to show you guys that the lobby changed. Just for like reference, when I'm looking back on these videos, I'd be like, hey, that video was made around Halloween. But not yet. I think it's still like a month away. I don't actually know when any of this time is. So, I have a couple things to talk about in this video. One of them is in regards to what I was talking about last video, like the whole kits and perks. So, this will probably be the last video for a while talking about this because it's getting a little old, you know, constantly talking about it. But, am I getting chased? Okay, buddy. No. You think you're gonna escape. You are definitely going to escape. I hate fighting in water. It's literally one of my least favorite things in the world. Just give me your pants. I need no one else to attack me until I get some food. Come on. There we go. Wait, that's not food. I don't feel like fighting these kids. Yeah, so to build off of what I was saying last video, and I swear this will be the last time I talk about it for a while, is I just realized there is CubeCraft on Java. Well, I kind of knew this already, but I don't know. I just assumed it was a copy and paste of what is here on Bedrock. And in a way it is. Like, a lot of it is the same. What's different is, like, you can't teleport to, like, the pre-game lobbies, if that makes sense. Like, the huge castle map for survival games or all those cool maps. They don't have those on Java. And then they don't have solo Hunger Games that I could find, which I really don't like. Or no, maybe there was. I just didn't know how to find it. But the main thing is they have kits and perks on there that you need to unlock through playing the game. CubeCraft, you have no excuse not to add this to Bedrock. Unless it's like a programming error thing. But I don't think there's like anything wrong with it. So I'm just saying, if you have it on Java, you practically have all the programming done already. Just need to transfer it into another language and then put it onto Bedrock, because I'm pretty sure this doesn't run on JavaScript. I would love that. Please do it. But into the rest of the video. So, I was watching a video about someone talking about teachers and like their experience with like some fun teachers they had. And I was specifically just bad teachers, and I two of them came to mind. Right now I'm in my junior year and I'm struggling so hard to get a pass. Well, by passing grade, for the record, I mean like an A. Anything below an A is below my what I want to get, so I don't consider it passing. But I'm struggling to keep A's in all my classes this year. And it just made me think back to my health class in 9th grade. That had to have been the worst teacher in the world. Of course, I bet all of you would have wanted to have her anyway, but... So, wait, first fight. I said fight. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, Lord. The map, the border, it's already there. So, she was a nice person. It's not that I don't like her or anything. She was a great teacher. Kind of weird, but overall, nice person. Man, I just janitored so hard. But she did not, from what I know, I think she was didn't actually take that much damage. She was actually a gym teacher that was just doing health class. And for students in high school and below, you all know health class is the most like cringe, awkward thing in the world. And I was blessed. It was during the whole pandemic thing, so I had it online schooling. And for some reason, where I go to school, I go to a public school, they just decided, since it was online schooling and kids were struggling, if you get anything below, what was it? I think it was anything below a D, you just automatically pass. So basically, you cannot physically fail. Where is this kid? So I think this teacher saw that, and then she just realized, oh, so I don't have to do anything. And I'm not quite sure where she got that idea, but I'm gonna be honest. Out of every class, health class is the one I want to do the least. So I was looking for a way out of that. So we turn in all of our stuff online, and she had us do an assignment, and I didn't want to do it, so I turned in a blank sheet of paper. Please, if you are a student right now, don't do this. You're gonna get a failed grade. But this teacher did not, in the slightest care. She saw the 0 and gave me 100% on the assignment. Now, this is going to make me sound like an even worse student, but I was like, abuse it. So I turned in blank sheets of paper for all my assignments and just kept getting 100% on all of them. So, and then at the very end of the year, I did the math to see what my grade would be if I didn't do a couple of the assignments, because I had other classes that I was actually, doing work in. So of course those take priority. And I did the math and I figured I'd still come up with an A if I didn't do the last 5 assignments. So I decided just to not do them. I look in my grade book the next day, I have 100% in all those assignments. I'm like, alright, so I didn't even have to turn work in. She would have given me 100% one way or another. I debate whether she should have a teaching license, honestly, but I didn't have to do health, so thank you? Even though probably not a good thing. Because I'm pretty sure every single student in that class did that. Another fun teacher I had was my 6th grade biology teacher. If you've watched one of my other videos, this is the first teacher that actually gave me an office referral for quote-unquote fighting one of my friends. We weren't actually fighting. We don't fight each other. But she was kind of the same type of teacher. She was just like, I don't care what you do. If you're in my class, that's that. So, she would give us basically 100% if we turned in any assignment. And a lot of the time we just turn it in blank. But the one downside to this is she'd have us put it in a giant pile on her desk. Now, since it's like 6 class periods all putting their work into one pile, she'd lose at least 50% of it and then end up failing you on that assignment. But I loved this teacher because I annoyed her so much. She told me that she would never give me an office referral or lunch detention, which she gave to other students because she couldn't tolerate me being in the same room as her during her lunch. She wanted me for 1 hour a day, and that's that. She was a good teacher overall. The Shouting Jew. Ah, diamonds, yes. I've decided you may live. That's a weird name, though. I feel like that's some reference to something. I don't know. I'm going to Google it after this. Well, time for more work stories because, let's be honest, that's all I have to talk about right now. I have school and work. That makes up pretty much 90% of my life at the moment. I've talked about how it's just literally every other day I work, there is someone stealing from the store I work at. It's a huge problem. And like I've said before, there's nothing we can do to stop them. But it's so entertaining to see the imaginative ways these people do it. And keep in mind, these are full-grown adults. Like, they should have some basic knowledge of how the world works. But this one guy, he just topped it all off. He came into the store wearing these huge baggy sweatpants. And I suppose that's normal. You can wear whatever pants you want. But he had a ton of rubber bands around his ankles. Before he even grabbed the first item, everyone in the store knew what he was about to do. He took every expensive item he could get his hands on and stuffed them into his pants. And since he had the rubber bands at the bottom, they didn't fall out. So it's just, it was the funniest sight. This guy walking up to the checkout area. He has these just extremely stuffed pants. Oh, wow. Wait. I need to take this fight seriously. You know what you're doing. Okay. Time to go sweat mode. Combo. Wait, that wasn't the last guy? Oh, wow. I figured that was the last guy. Huh. Anyway, this guy, just the sheer confidence on him, I kind of have to respect it. But he walks up and he's holding money out, like pretending like like he's maybe gonna pay, so we have no reason to suspect him, even though we can see his pants are stuffed with everything. I don't know what he thought was gonna work. He put like fairly big items into his pants, so just all around him there's these giant squares sticking out of his legs, and he's just walking with his back straight, like trying to like keep all the items in his pants as he's walking out the front door. And sometimes if they're holding the item out, there's some things we can do to somewhat stop them. Like, we can kind of do something. But in this case, there's just nothing we can do. Because we're not going to ask, "Sir, can you please take your pants down?" We can't do that. That's just a lawsuit in the waiting. So, wait. TNT kill. Run fast. Yes. So he ended up getting out. But we all saw that coming. Alright, one more story before I have to go back to slaving away to the American school system. This is another work-related one, just because, like I said, it's mainly the kind of stories I have. I don't leave the house much. It's not my fault. But it was raining at work, I think a couple days ago when I was there. And whenever it rains, I just think, yes! No one's gonna come in. Wait. Grace period's over? Why are you attacking me then? Okay. Please don't come. He's coming after me. Alright. We can turn this around. Yep, easy. Yeah, but generally speaking, when it rains, that is so nice, because no one wants to shop in the rain, just because it's not safe to drive outside during that time. So no one's going to make the trip over to my store. And there was people already there before it started raining. So it started raining, and half of them just kind of sat in the store thinking, okay, what am I going to do? And the other half decided to, like, brave the weather and drive home. And I'm guessing they probably lived, like, fairly close, so they knew there wasn't that much risk to it, because they didn't have to go on the highway or something. But as soon as it started pouring, I walked out the front door, or not the front door, but doesn't really matter. I just walked out the door, and I'm still on duty. I was just looking at the rain because no one's there. And I see this motorcycle. It's a 2-person motorcycle. And right when they start leaving the parking lot, or their parking spot, it starts just downpouring. And it's even less safe to drive in that weather on a motorcycle. Like, on a car, it's okay. But a motorcycle, you basically can't see anything if it's raining heavy enough. So, he just makes a straight line for me. And I didn't know how to react, to be honest. I've never had a motorcycle come right at me. I realized after it's because there was like a little overhang where I was by the door, so he just wanted to get the motorcycle out of the rain so he could figure out what to do. But he came in, and he parked right next to me, and him and his wife, I'm assuming, got off the car and started talking to each other. And I was just kind of silently sitting there like, should I talk to him? And the guy goes, well, it's raining. And opens the back of his motorcycle. He had a bag on the back. Pulls out a fishing pole and starts putting it together because it's in like pieces. And then proceeds to just walk out into the rain with the fishing pole. I just yelled, you gonna catch the fish in the rain? He's like, exactly. And then just kept walking into the parking lot. I don't know if this guy's a living legend or he's just lacking some valuable brain cells. It's really hard to say. Forgot to mention this a while ago, but I just hit 25th in survival games on the server. We are slowly not really making it towards the number 1 spot. It's been a while since I checked, but I think the guy in first place, Silent Evie, just hit 10,000. At least if he was moving at the same rate as he was before. Or he has school right now, so he's suffering just like me. Ooh, did I see diamond gear? Do you have diamond gear? Oh, you have diamond sword. Okay, you're actually hurting me. Please. Would someone please care to explain what's fair about that? How am I supposed to compete if the border jumps up 40 blocks and traps me inside? Well, if you did see that, pretend like you didn't. I don't die. It's not possible. If you look here, I'm gonna make it eventually. See that number right there? It's actually a 0. Big 0. So you can't actually see that. It's 0. But like, you just gotta use your imagination. That's it for this video. If you ended up enjoying, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Other YouTube related things, just subscribe. My goal is to get 46 subscribers. This is video 3 of attempting to get 46 subscribers. I will shout you out in the next video if you subscribe and then comment, depending if I remember or not. 50-50 chance, honestly. As always, have a great day and catch you guys in the next video. Bye.